is this?
That's a videotape. Let's see what it is.
Wow, it's a Ghostbusters videotape.
Let's see if it works.
Okay. What just happened?
Now, Woodrow, why do you think car insurance keeps getting more and more expensive?
Because, like, if the actor one got fixed, it would get expensive.
The most popular question that I get every single week, if not daily really, is, hey Woody, why do my auto rates keep going up? I mean, you probably have gotten one of these auto renewals and opened it up and taken a look at it and felt like, I wish it was just a simple answer like, hey, stop doing this. Now, there are a lot of things that we can do to help drive the insurance premiums down, but right now, here are the top 5 reasons why all of our insurance rates keep going up. Number 1, way more people are driving brand new cars. Not only are there more newer cars out on the roads, but people are driving them more often. So way more mileage, the decrease of fuel costs, the improvement of the economy since 2009. Put simply, more people are driving newer cars and they're driving them a lot. More cars being driven more often leads us to number 2, which is way more accidents and claims than in previous years. In fact, here in the state of Georgia, we were ranked the worst in terms of how many claims that we had in comparison to the entire nation. Way more people were getting into a wreck. Right now, I want you to think about your commute. If you're on 85 or 400, tell me that you don't see a wreck every single day on your way to work. And how many of those times only involve a single vehicle? Every single morning, every single day, all we do is either pass these wrecks or hear about them. In fact, sadly, here in the state of Georgia, traffic fatalities have risen faster than anywhere else in the nation. So more people driving newer cars, getting in accidents more often. That leads us to number 3, which is the average cost of an auto insurance claim has gone way up as well. Listen, a lot of us have these newer cars. We've got backup cameras. We've got sensors that tell us we're in the wrong lane. We've got all kinds of these things. Back in the day, whenever I was driving my Plymouth Sundance that I talked about in another episode, if I got into a fender bender back then, a couple $100 and some duct tape would have done the job. But now, even a little fender bender costs on average way higher than it did back in the day. We're seeing claims cost in the, $2,000, $3,000 range. So what's that doing? Even if you're an educated consumer and you know that you shouldn't file small claims, well, guess what? These aren't so small anymore, which is pushing more and more consumers to file that auto claim. Let me give you a quick example. In 1996, the number of parts in a Honda bumper was 13. In 2016, it was 23, so 10 extra parts. A Toyota Camry non-adaptive headlights, if you're gonna replace those, it's somewhere in the range of like $360 or so. To replace an adaptive headlight, it's closer to like $1,000. In 2014, in the Acura ILX, lane sensors weren't even an option, they didn't exist. In 2016, they cost you $1,000 to replace. These are just small examples of how different it is now with all of these new, wonderful safety technologies, what it costs to repair. Number 4 really has to do with the bodily injury piece of liability claims. Look, I don't know about you, but this is pretty close to open enrollment now, and so health insurance and the cost for health care is probably pretty top of mind right now. So bodily injury claims, the cost has increased almost 33% from 2005 to 2013. Because of the more people on the roads, driving newer cars, driving faster in a lot of traffic, getting into more wrecks, it's causing that bodily injury liability payout to have increased that much. Lastly, but certainly not least, number 5, distracted driving. Listen, I saved it for last on purpose. Folks, this is a gigantic problem. I'm a runner, I'm a cyclist, I'm a triathlete. So I'm out on the roads nearly every week, and not right now because I had knee surgery. I don't know if you heard. But I will literally run by a car as it's coming, and I'll see somebody texting. Or I'll read a story about someone getting hit on their bike because someone was distracted driving. Guys, did you know that the equivalent of looking at your phone for like 3 to 5 seconds is the same as driving down the length of a football field with a blindfold on? This is crazy. We have to put our phones down. We have to keep from being distracted. It is causing a problem. Look, it's not just phones. It's your car's navigation system. You really wanted to hear that Beyonce song again because it's Friday and you wanted to turn it up. You got to keep the distractions to a minimal. It's an extreme danger for everyone. You, your family, my family, everybody. What's the solution, right? The solution is control the controllable. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Don't speed. Pay attention to what you're doing. Don't be in a hurry. Get to where you're going safely. And by all means, talk to the roads group. Stay safe out there on the roads. And if you spot Ecto 1, give it a honk.